So I'm sure a lot of you guys are starting dropshipping in 2023 for the first time. So here's the top 10 hacks that you guys need to know before you get started. And all 10 of these are extremely important, and if you even miss out on one of them, you could be losing out on a ton of potential sales. These hacks not only will help you guys find your first winning product a lot faster, but allow you to be 100 steps ahead of all your competition. And on top of this, it's going to allow you to sell products for a lot longer and have a more sustainable brand. This way you guys just don't have to sell products for like a couple of weeks or a couple of months, and you're setting yourself up for success. So without any further ado, let's get right into the video. So I'm sure this is pretty obvious to you guys, but copywriting and creating product descriptions for your Shopify store is probably one of the most time-consuming things, and I personally don't like doing it, and I'm sure you guys don't like doing it either. And I know you guys have heard of ChatGPT, which is an AI tool, and you can ask it to basically write up anything for you, and that's exactly what you guys need to be using for your product stores. Like, I personally have taken hours in order to write up a perfect product page and simply just don't know what to say. So what I did is go on ChatGPT, enter in different things like even slogan names, brand names, and you can ask it to create a product description for any product and different bullet points about it as well. And it can literally write up an entire Shopify store in under 30 seconds. And the reason as to why this is so crucial, because this is going to help you guys find your first winning product a lot faster, help you do product research a lot more efficiently, and test those products a lot more rapidly. So going on to hack number 2 is doing product research. So a lot of new dropshippers have a big problem with trying to sell a product, and there are simply way too many sellers, and that's mainly because all these dropshippers are looking in the exact same place, seeing the exact same products. And this actually causes very big problems in terms of product saturation, so products can die out relatively quickly. And all of them use the same exact hashtags, like TikTok maybe buy it, they use the same product research tool. So I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what you guys can do in order to stand out and actually make a lot of money. So the very first thing that you guys need to keep in mind is that you want to make sure that your product stands out and is very unique, and it doesn't reinvent the wheel. So it can be something that is slightly different than the original product that was selling extremely well. And a really good way to do this is actually by going on Amazon or even AliExpress and entering different broad keywords related to a product. Let's say a rain humidifier, and you just enter in humidifier, and you can see a wide selection of different products that you may not have seen dropship before. And secondly, in order to stand out from all the other competition, is not only just to have a unique product, but also to market it in the exact same way of the original successful product. So again, here you don't have to reinvent the wheel, and if you see a product online, let's use that glass portable blender that was selling extremely well on TikTok. There's a couple of brands still selling it, and that product isn't the very first or like original portable blender. As you guys know, BlendJet is a extremely huge brand that originally sold this product, but this one was super unique, mainly because it stood out from the original one. And it had all the same exact functionalities, it just looked very different, and that's what made it sell so well. Now going on to hack number 3, I'm sure a lot of you guys don't want to have to pay anybody on like Fiverr or these other platforms just to get really professional product photos, and I'm sure you guys don't have the most insane Photoshop skills in the world. So one tool that I do recommend that you guys use is Canva. You can actually remove backgrounds extremely easy for basically any type of photo, and it does it very accurately. And if there are any type of imperfections in those photos, you can actually go in manually and remove them. This way you guys can look like those huge 7-figure brands and have professional photos on your first dropshipping store. And you guys can go on Google, Alibaba, Amazon, AliExpress, and use those photos and edit them to your own leisure. And I know what you guys are thinking, well, isn't this just like taking other people's photos and then putting them on my site? As long as they don't have a brand name on that specific product in the photo, you guys will be fine just using them to test the product out. And then later down the road, once you start selling the product and it starts doing well, then that's when you guys want to make sure that you have customized photos and you have a decent camera. Now going on to hack number 4, we're going to be talking about tracking on your Shopify store. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but you can actually have a legitimate tracking page on your website for customers to enter in their information and know exactly where their package is. And this is the case even if you guys choose to use AliExpress that has longer shipping times. There are actually apps out there like Omega Order Tracking where you can put a tracking page on your site and it automatically extracts the tracking link that a supplier uploads to the order. This way a customer can see where their order is. And all the customer has to do is enter in their order number or their email address that they use to place the order, and they can see exactly where their package is from the supplier. And just make sure that the supplier that you guys are using actually uploads tracking links to their orders, because some of these suppliers don't do that. Like if you look on AliExpress, some of them have tracking that is available and unavailable. This way your guys' customers can be extremely extremely happy and not file a chargeback, and you don't have to worry about refunds and lose a whole bunch of money. And you guys have to understand that most beginners don't even have something like this on their Shopify store, so you're going to be one step ahead of all your competition. And this leads us on to hack number 5, which is you don't need to use AliExpress if you're getting into dropshipping for the first time. A lot of people think that they have to pay a supplier or pay a huge extra fee in order to get these amazing suppliers that can get them 7 to 15 days shipping times. And this just isn't the case. And there are actually super reliable platforms out there like CJ Dropshipping that has 7 to 15 days shipping, and they upload tracking to your orders. And on top of this, they give you a completely free personal agent. And I know what you guys are thinking. You're probably like, well, what's the catch, right? They're not just going to give all this better shipping options and stuff like that for free. Well, the thing is that there is no catch, and you can actually have really good shipping times and a personal agent for a little bit higher product prices. And some products on there, I've even seen the same exact price, if not less than what is on AliExpress. And this is something that you guys don't need to worry about, because if it is a little bit higher than AliExpress, all you have to do is reflect that in your overall product price. And some other really good suppliers that you guys can use is USA Drop and Zen Drop. And believe it or not, AliExpress actually has 7-day shipping for some products. Now, going on to hack number 6 is using your personal agents. A lot of people will not utilize them whatsoever. You guys will get them for completely free, especially if you sign up on a platform like CJ Dropshipping or Apparolo. And if you guys didn't know, you can actually utilize them to find the trendiest products and new winning products coming onto the market. And just by reaching out to them maybe once a week or so, you guys will be able to see exactly what's starting to sell. This way you guys can hop on products extremely early and have the upper hand on all your competition. And you also have to remember that these suppliers want to make money as much as you do, so if they're able to provide a product to you that is selling extremely well and you start selling it too and you get a whole bunch of orders, then they're going to profit along with you. And on top of this, once you start selling the product and it does extremely well, they're going to be able to help you guys out with getting a lot better deals on pricing, also customized packaging, customized photos even, and even put thank you letters in your boxes. So overall, you just want to build a really good relationship with your personal agent, because they're going to be the foundation of your overall drop shipping career. And take it from me, you guys, I was scaling up products before. I was doing a couple hundred orders per day, and I wasn't keeping in contact with my personal agent, and I didn't know the product actually went out of stock. So this added an extra 1 to 2 weeks on my regular shipping time. And then going on to hack number 7, we're going to be talking about your shipping settings on your Shopify store. And one big question that a lot of people have is, should I charge shipping on my products? And the answer overall for most cases is no. And this is mainly because you guys don't want to have any type of barrier or any friction in the checkout, because this can actually lose you a lot of sales. And the only time that you guys should be charging for shipping is if you guys are doing a free plus shipping offer where the cost of goods of the product is so low where you can actually charge for shipping. These types of offers get extremely good conversion rates, mainly because customers simply just have to pay for shipping and they can get the product to their door. So go on your Shopify store, go to settings, and then you go to shipping and delivery. And you firstly want to delete all the different shipping options that Shopify puts on there by default, and then create a new shipping zone. In that shipping zone, all you guys have to select is the rest of the world, and then add a free option. And one really big way that you guys can increase your conversion rate, instead of just blandly putting free shipping, you can put expedited free shipping plus insurance and tracking. This is going to really entice your customer to trust your store and actually finish checkout. And I promise you guys, there's so many new beginner dropshippers that forget to do this, and they wonder why no one purchases from their store. Now, going on to hack number 8, we're gonna be talking about video ad. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are kind of stumped and maybe even clueless as to how you guys should create a video for a certain product. You don't know where to start. You don't know what type of scroll stopper to have. You don't know what types of clips to put in it. But the one thing that I'll tell you guys is that the most important thing you should be doing is not reinventing the wheel, just replicating videos that have already went viral for that specific product or other ones within that same exact niche. An example would be the digital microscope that I sold about a year ago, and the thing that I did when I got the product in hand was just go on TikTok and look up that product and see what types of accounts there were, go to those accounts, and then see what the most viral video there was for it. And what I found was that people were doing these videos with like strawberries zooming in on them, and that was the most viral video for that product. So all I did, the very first video that I uploaded on my account got 1.1 million views. And just from that video alone, I amassed over 1,000 subscribers extremely quickly, so I was able to put my link in bio. So instead of trying to figure out what will work, look at what has already been working for a product before and then maybe spice it up a bit. You can have better quality, better lighting in the video, and that's really all you guys have to do. You can come up with anywhere from 3 to maybe 5 different videos of your product. Another example is the slushy cups that sell well every single spring and summertime, which I would recommend you guys start selling next month. And a lot of these accounts are uploading the exact same videos or very similar one. And at the end of the day, dropshipping is just replicating what has already been working, not reinventing the wheel. And you're just putting your own spin on it, making yourself a little bit more unique, a little bit better in terms of your product website, your ads. This way you guys can stand out from your competition. Now going on to hack number 9 is the overall structure of your Shopify store. And what you guys need to be doing is taking inspiration from million-dollar brands that have been selling products within your niche. And you guys will notice that these huge brands have super simple product pages. They maybe have a couple of bullet points, and they don't have giant paragraphs that customers have to read through in order to order the product. A lot of people are visual learners nowadays, have a very short attention span, so they don't want to have to read through all of these things. And so in combination with having different bullet points, you also want to have GIFs on your site to demonstrate the product. And on top of this, you want to have some really good reviews and not just some bland ones that you import from AliExpress. You can create ones on like ChatGPT. You guys can actually look up the product on Amazon and see what types of reviews there are for the product. And also you want to make sure that you have pictures in your reviews as well. This is going to help you guys out drastically for your conversion rate. Now going on to hack number 10 is what type of Shopify store should you have? Now this type of store that I'm about to tell you guys is going to help you guys find winning products a lot faster. So the main types of stores there are a niche store, general store, and a one product store. Instead of creating a one product branded store every single time that you guys test a product out, you guys need to be having general stores. This way you guys don't have to rebrand the entire website over and over and over again, buy a new domain, create a new logo. This just wastes a ton of time, and it's not necessary if you're just testing a product out. And with the general store on the other hand, you guys will be able to test products a lot faster, and then once it starts selling extremely well, you guys can convert that general store into a one product store. And this would be extremely easy for you guys to do because all you would have to do is change the logo and then the coloring of the website. And when you guys are creating your general store, you also want to make sure that all the different colors that you're using are like a gray, white, or maybe a blue. And then you also want to make sure that your logo or your brand name is all encompassing as well. And you can use ChatGPT to do this. You can be like, hey, create a brand name for me that is all encompassing for various niches, or you can even ask it to create a general store name for you. And those are all the different hacks that you guys need to be implementing on your Shopify stores and what you guys need to be keeping in mind in 2023. Because I'm telling you guys, 99% of dropshippers don't even do this. They don't really understand it, but now you do. So if you guys got any type of value out of this video, be sure to subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.